So the yellow must indicate a turn.
The Pigeon River has been used since 1842 to mark the boundary between Canada and the United States to the west of Lake Superior. The river flows from Mountain Lake, which is on the northern continental divide, and travels some 50 kilometers to the east down to the shores of Lake Superior. The native peoples had discovered that the Pigeon River was the easiest way to access the lands to the west of the Great Lakes. The route bypasses the first 32 kilometers of the river with a 14-kilometer portage that the Ojibwe call Kitch-Onigaming. The early French referred to it as Le Grand Portage. But by taking this 9-mile shortcut to the upper Pigeon River, the native people, coureurs de bois, voyageurs, and all who traveled west bypassed some 32 kilometers of the Pigeon River's path. It was disregarded because this section of the river was made up of an endless series of falls, canyons, and cascades that were simply impassable. A trackless river in the heart of canoe country? Oh, Jim and I had to see this. The put-in at Mountain Lake was about an hour and a half from Thunder Bay, and it was on pretty good dirt roads too.
Be safe, eh?
We will. All right, see you. Okay. Have fun. We'll see you in a little while.
Yeah.
There's some camp, right? So is that United States right there, Jim?
Correct.
Ah, that's pretty close, eh?
Yes.
Mars bar, please.
Yours is way down. I'll just give you one of mine.
That was a good idea. The Canada side, marker number 1251. International border or boundary and reference. That's very cool.
What's it made out of? Is it heavy or is it more like aluminum?
Good question.
Sounds aluminum-y.
Sounds aluminum-y too. Very cool.
It really is.
That's neat, eh? Oh, nothing like a floating lunch. Keeps the mosquitoes away, that's for sure. Turkey, lettuce, and cheese.
no flagging.
No. So there's a little bit of, well, there's some cut logs though. Yeah, all right, so this is hopefully the portage between mountain and moose. Welcome to America, Jim.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
This is our first.
yeah. So very nice. I don't see any Starbucks or anything like that, but looks very nice. No snowmobiling allowed. All set? All right, away we go.
Oh, you go ahead.
Oh, all right. Ooh, fancy boardwalk too.
So the water's pretty high. So it looks
Yeah.
like this would be a lot, normal time of year would be a lot drier. That's a good flow.
Down to round two. It's pretty balanced actually.
Sweet.
And now the big boy, eh? So that was 300, 200, and now this one's going to be 800?
Just over 7.
Just over 7? Okay. Now we- On the US side, looking pretty good. Canada! Oh. Canada! United States. Thank you.
Yep.
We just have to do that other portage. So
What is it, 6:35?
6:35. Not the time, but the portage
Not the what?
time, but the portage length. It's not 6:35, but it's 6:35. Moose Lake, here we are. Beautiful.
Sitting down. You got everything? 1, 2, 3. You got your paraphernalia?
Yep, nothing on the beach. We're good. Oh, no snowmobiles again.
Yeah, I see. The next portage on the Canadian side when we get there.
Oh yeah? Oh, Canada.
Okay. Well, that was a series of portages that was a bit challenging.
Yeah, it was. Especially for the first day.
Yeah.
Well, and we are a year older. Somebody's been working hard. All right, well, this looks interesting. Let's see what it's like. That's a great U.S. Forest Service. Beef stroganoff today.
Good, eh?
Excellent. That's heavy. Those are some long portages to carry it too. I got you, little guy. The wind is out of the east, so something's happening. So we just don't know what yet. We'll keep our fingers crossed and hope for the best tomorrow then. Everything's tucked away, bear hangs there, we're all set to go. Okay. See you in the morning, Jim.
Yes, sir.
That shoe's ready to go. All that. Everything got a little bit cleaner. Bear spray. There's the axe. Well, that was a pretty good day today. So we got lots done. So and tomorrow should be even better. All right. Well, I'll see you in the morning, okay? Good night. I think Jim and I went to bed about, it might have been 8 o'clock. So I don't sure, but I think it might be a bit of 10-hour nap last night. So, but other than that, we have a couple of portages to do today, a few of the longer ones too. So we'll need all the energy we can get. I guess I should wake up and get the coffee going and see if I can get Jim out of bed here. And we should get the day going. Morning, Jim. How was your 10-hour sleep?
It was really good.
You said it, I'm losing touch. The opposite of every kid out on the run. I can't stand it. I don't wanna become kinda gotta catch a cold in the summer. Daily shaver, coupon saver, collect the paper, wonder the neighborhood. This is real life. What was all that racket before? Careful what you sorta kinda ask for.
In the United States, they even have a space-aged thunderbox. It's like it's designed from the space shuttle. The worst part of the day, putting on the cold socks. Oh yeah, that's a little damp. We'll go do a quick walk about, okay?
Okay. I'm happy with your bear hang, but you double check.
Okay, I'll double check. Getting in. Ah, well, that was a nice campsite.
It was great.
Top up the margarine, universal lady D, helicopter parenting. I don't know where the gig is, I don't know if it's cool, but I still get lost in it, and I got more to lose.
Lost fishing pole. Well, maybe it was left. I think someone left it for a specific reason.
It's broken.
Kinda gotta just another. I ain't gonna catch a cold in the summertime.
I think there's a campsite on that. Probably entrance right there, maybe? Good swimming. Oh, this is lovely.
Last night we wouldn't have done the portage, we would have stayed here.
Oh, yeah. Wow. This is a beautiful one. So we are right here right now. So this is Moose Portage, and then we're going into North Fowl Lake. There's the big campsite. There's no portage into South Fowl Lake, and then we get to switch the map. Well, if I wasn't wet before. First beach that we've seen. Anywhere else in the world, and this would be like a climbing mecca. You know, Jim, this could be the best part of the day. Lying down for the first time.
Yeah, no kidding. I work all morning to get my snack, and then I work after that to get lunch,
Yeah.
and then I work to get my other snack, and then we work all evening just so we can lie down and read a book
Yes. Oh,
and be dry.
it feels lovely.
I'm not saying you want to. I'm not saying you will. I'm not saying
Morning, Jim.
you have
Morning. Didn't even hear the
No, you were sleeping pretty good, actually.
let it fall into motion. Carve our names in the wood.
Do you remember that toy Rock'em Sock'em Robots or something?
Oh yeah.
Where you punch the guy right, his head pops up?
Yep, I remember that one.
Can you imagine them trying to market that in this world?
Rain so hard that it didn't start leaking on us. We ain't got much, but we got seen enough. When the going gets tough, we make our own good luck. Not saying you want to, I'm not saying you won't, I'm not saying you have to, I'm just saying we could take all of the motion, take hold of my hand, ignore all the omens, 'cause we know we can. Falling in love to a little tiny speaker. Rain so hard that our tent started leaking on us. We ain't got much, but we got
Very nice.
enough. When the going gets tough, we make our own good luck. We're falling in love to a little tiny speaker. Rain so hard that our tent started leaking on us.
That's awesome.
We ain't got much, but we got enough. When the going gets tough,
It really is.
There's our portage right there. And then over on the American side, you have another cliff. And there you have a loon. It was a dual set. Is it 1,800 meters, Jim?
Correct.
Don't scratch the gel coat, will you?
No, I won't. So if you want to climb up now, make
I
the
get it.
best, and I can lift it over my head.
Okay. Ow! Son of a...
Fuck, look at the size of the thorns on those things.
Yeah, I know.
Still looking like a good path?
Oh, it's a super path. I'm pretty sure the Voyageurs did not take this path. I'm a bit on the skeptical side here, but does he keep going, Jim?
I don't know.
Well, we certainly got a bit of elevation out of the deal. Ooh.
Where are you?
Right here, Jim. How's it looking?
Not. It looks like somebody's wandered around the top of the mountain aimlessly.
Oh no, really? That's never a good sign.
No. So, do you remember early on there was that little trail to the right?
No, I couldn't see anything. Well, let's go back to where I started going mountain goat it and see what we got.
We went up across all those lines, and the portage is down here.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
So the canoe is up on top of that ridge there.
Yep. That's what
Okay.
it is.
All right, well,
Well, we thought it would be hard, so maybe we just had it fixed in our head that it would be hard. Here's a path.
well, that seems more reasonable.
And I sort of stopped here because I thought, well,
And I actually saw the fire pit. I thought, oh, someone put a campsite here.
and we got these, and we got
No, we got it.
it.
We got it.
Okay.
All right, back we go.
Do a little workout there.
Just a little workout. But this path looks huge. So it's well trod.
I bet a lot of people go up there, Scott.
Yeah. Well, that certainly makes the Seven Sisters portage look like a piece of cake.
Yeah, it was getting close to Diablo there.
It really was. Maybe that's the problem. We were so used to Diablo, we thought, oh, what the hell. 200-meter elevation gain. Finally found the pack. Now we have to go and find the canoe. It's about 100 meters further up. Two 60-year-olds were able to climb this pile of rock and debris. I think it was easier getting it up there.
Well, it's easier for me.
Voyager barrel. Little meat trap. Or no, that'd be a fisher trap, I guess. A martin. Well, we've certainly gone from the most challenging portage we've experienced in a long time to one of the nicest portages. This is beautiful. All set for round two?
Round 4.
Round 4? Okay. Away we go. I do like it this way a lot better
Then,
than like just toughing out the whole long length, eh?
I'm coming. I hit my head as a joke.
I know.
Then I forgot about the barrel.
It's always a barrel of fun.
You can leave that out, please.
It was even trickier for the canoe. Ooh. The final leg, Jim?
Sure.
Okay. So we're
Fingers crossed.
okay. We're going until we hit water.
Another picture of me putting my
I know. It's really beautiful. Piece of cake.
That's spicy meatballs!
Sings to its grave. You sing to the sky on the crest of a wave.
Pigeon River proper. Wow. Oh, nice.
Going in the right direction.
I hope so. Well, the canoe's here, but man, that was a doozy.
So
All right, good job.
Yeah, that worked out good, eh? What kind of cheese is that, Jim?
It's extra old with some kind of fancy.
Very nice.
sing my song. And if one day you should see me in the crowd, lend a hand and lift me to your plane.
Rock. We might way.
More fun.
We made it with about an hour to kill, time-wise, eh? Nice. There we go. Lovely.
Yeah, it's a nice little setup. 4 poles staked out at 45 degrees in a hurry. Certainly doesn't look like rain during the next hour when we're going to eat.
We have rye, we have Manhattans, and we have Cosmos. So, I think this is a Cosmo. Ah. Nope, Manhattan. Oh, a well-deserved relaxation. Sun is just kind of going down. Oh, that's lovely. Ah, nothing beats a Manhattan. Whew. For tonight, I have pasta primavera. It's lovely. Jim, what are you up?
I'm having sticky spoon cheese lasagna.
Ooh. Tonight we're not doing a bar hang.
Shh, don't tell the bears.
Oh, sorry. We're doing a bear
A bear put.
put. Very nice. Oh, good luck to that bear. Oh my God. Okay, that was the worst case of mosquitoes I have ever seen in my life. That was crazy. Jim, what would you think?
I think that's the worst.
I agree.
That's pretty bad.
It's nae fit for man nor beast out there, I'll be saying. Good morning. We've been trapped in the tents because of the mosquitoes. There was an older couple that came to go for a hike. They stepped out of their car in shorts and a t-shirt, and within about 30 seconds, the lady said, "Abort," and they both got back in the car and got out of here. Let's brave the horde. Morning, Jim. Oh, it's not as bad out here now as, well, give me the second, I guess. No bear got in. That's a good sign. Any claw marks?
Looks good.
Nothing on the beach? Yay! Yeah, little rocks underneath are a lovely touch. If we had a Sharpie, we could write "turn here" too.
I have one. Just kidding.
Keep moving. That's where we came from. And as we go, this is a little campsite this way. And there's the trail for the portage. And then as you go halfway, turn left. All right, let's take a look at this campsite. I think it's a little bit better than the mosquito sun anvil that we were in last night. We just didn't know it was here, that's all. Oh yeah, this is beautiful.
Might have been a tricky takeout.
Let's get this portage over with then.
Not an outhouse, and it's got a big padlock on it.
Oh.
To the right of that rock, it looks like a little canoe.
And there we are at Port Charlotte. There it is, the Grand Portage down that way. I'll have to try it another time. Portage outhouse, always an interesting place. Standing up? Yeah, just to the side of that foam, I guess, eh? So wait for it. Now we're gonna go over to our right. Okay.
Let's go over left of those rocks.
Yep. Okay, real quick, Jim.
Yep, brace.
Okay, there's even more coming too.
Yeah,
Far right is where we want to go, and then we can stop along the, right by that big rock and check.
oh yeah, by the early big rock.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. It's sounding a little hefty,
Yeah.
but looks promising for a campsite.
Yes, it really does. Oh yeah, that's a portage. That's a portage. Right in front of us, we got a portage. What's that? No, I just see a river that we got a portage.
So there's the portage, like right up here.
Oh, I don't know. I was just saying we have to portage, is all I was saying. It's a little deep. Portage, do you think?
For sure.
Whoa!
when they said kid, and they weren't goofing around. All right, good night then, Jim.
Thanks, Scott.
Morning, Jim. Oh, it's beautiful out today.
Ooh, breakfast is ready? Nice. There's our first blaze. Canoe was there. The barrel's all tied up. Off into the wilderness. And here's our starting point here, the triple blaze. Plus the yellow is almost like the orangey yellow. It's almost like a rope. It's very nice. Whoever did the blazing of this trail, I'd just like to say thank you.
Trail has been used for a while.
Oh yeah. Wow. All right. So we went down the one trail that was like blazed with a million blazes that way. So flagged all the way. We wound up going about 200 meters and then went down a really, really steep embankment with the rope that went down and all that stuff, which was cool. But we got to the bottom and there's still like a heap of rapids and it's going for a long way. That couldn't be it. But then we thought, well, it wouldn't have been a voyageur trail because there's no way that voyageurs would have done that because it couldn't have gotten up. So, Marco. So then we came back to where the canoe is and we turned along, well, this garden path, which we probably should have looked at in the first place. We followed the path. Well, there's a beautiful cabin right there. So there's this awesome cabin and there's a road that goes to the cabin. We're pretty sure that the road goes all the way to Cowboy Road that goes by all the Cascades. So we're gonna check on our topo maps, but we think we might have a better option other than canoeing all the way back to Fort Charlotte and having to take the Grand Portage all the way out. We'll have a glass of water, look at our topo maps, and make a decision. So keep your fingers crossed. It looks good. So we thought we'd go for a little bit of a scout of the road, see what direction it goes, but we think it's going to go to Cowboy Road, which will get us around the Cascades.
Giddy up.
Wow, very cool. Look at that.
Could have camped here.
That's an old axe hand there, right?
All the stuff that he's found throughout the year.
Yeah. Not quite sure what that is. A couple of traps, nails, a couple of spikes. There's a nice little spot. Sit sunset. Then over here, some glass jars. Ooh, a gold pan. It's beautiful. Got a couple of beds. Nice table for 4. Love the door latch. All right, Jim, we're all set. Shall we hit the road? Ooh, literally hit the road. And here's our road.
Our road slowly turned south, and our hopes of this being the portage quickly faded. And as Jim and I returned to camp, some hard decisions were going to have to be made. We had about 4 days left of food. Well, 2 weeks if you included the chips and alcohol. Lake Superior was still a good 20 kilometers away. There were 3 other escape options available. Option A was at the Horn Rapids, where Highway 593 met up with the river on the Canadian side. Option B was in another canyon, where the old Highway 61 once crossed over at the Outlaw Bridge. This would require us to scramble up a 50-foot embankment, then haul all of our gear up with ropes. Our last option was to return 10 kilometers upstream to Partridge Falls, where there was road access from the American side. If we kept going and cut trail to the end of the Cascades 1.5 kilometers away, it would take us at least a day and a half to push through the Tag Alder.
Marco.
That would still leave us about 10 kilometers of unknown rapids and falls to navigate with very little chance of there being portages around either of these. And then we come to the tunnel. We don't even know what the tunnel was, but it certainly was on the map. If the Cascades were a death canyon, well, what would the tunnel be? Would we have to cut trail and bushwhack much of this 10 kilometers? To top it all off, we still had to get around Horn Rapids, Middle Falls, and High Falls on the lower part of the river. Oh, and High Falls was the tallest waterfall in all of Minnesota. Well, at least there was a good chance of a portage around these ones. With heavy hearts, we knew what had to be done. We packed up the canoe and turned upriver for the long trip back to Partridge Falls. Jim's wife, Kathy, she was our rescue squad and would meet us there in 2 days. It was a quiet day between Jim and I as we pulled our way upstream. It sure is no fun having to turn back. As we set up camp at Fort Charlotte that night, that sadness slowly slipped away.
I don't know if that's the way you're supposed to go down a river, Joe.
A refreshing swim, a hot meal, and a good friend can do wonders for the heart.
That was lovely. Well, best bear hang of the trip, Jim. Beautiful.
Oh, thanks, Scott.
Very nice. Morning, Jim.
Morning, Scott.
How's the bug situation out there?
It's about a 3 out of 10.
Of all the money that e'er I had, I spent it in good company, and all the harm that e'er I've done, alas, 'twas done to none but me, and all I've done for want of wit, to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night, and joy be with you all. Of all the comrades that e'er I had, they're sorry for my going away, and all the sweethearts that e'er I had, they'd wish me one more day to stay. But since it falls unto my lot that I should rise and you should not, I'll gently rise and I'll softly call.
See you later, Pigeon River.
Good night, and joy
We will try and be back again. More saws.
and not be drunk. A man may fight and not be slain. A man may court a pretty girl, and perhaps be welcomed back again.
And there's Kathy with the Suburban all set for us.
So, our trip had ended, with grand schemes of returning soon to carve out a path through this trackless forest along the banks of the Pigeon River. Whether you win or lose, the duty-free is always a good place to begin and end a great adventure.
You said it, I'm losing touch, the opposite of the margarine, universal lady D, helicopter parachute.